Hey guys, Luna here, and here we are with a game called Pesterquest, which, if you have not seen my gameplay on Hiveswap or Hiveswap Friend Sim, I recommend watching through some of those. And I also recommend that if you have not read Homestuck, that you at least get a wiki summary of what happened into it, since this game does reveal a lot of stuff about this game. I do want to skim through the credits just so you guys can see some of the people who've made this game. Obviously the same people who've made Homestuck have made Pesterquest, but there's a lot of different writers who've worked on each of the characters from the original Homestuck. There's a handful of different artists, background artists, and some of the illustrations and all that. And there's a lot of different people who've made a lot of different things. Even Toby Fox has made some music for this. And I'm just gonna kind of skim through just some of these in case you guys are curious. Anyways, let's get started, shall we, about playing Pesterquest. So, there's plenty of volumes. There is what looks to be 14 volumes. So, let's go into volume 1, shall we? Magic is fucking real. It's a long time coming. Wait a second, let me adjust the volume a little bit. You click through the last pages of the Homestuck epilogues. You read it, and then you read it again. You scroll down to the next section and find nothing. The little blue arrow you crave is nowhere to be found. What the fuck? Are you serious? Yes. What kind of ending is that? Absolutely nothing got resolved. You stand up so fast your chair falls over. Jesus Christ, you're steamed. Maybe eventually, with further thought, you'll come to an appreciation of the thematic elements and contributions to the narrative convention. But as of right now, you need to understand. What happened to Judge John? What about Rose and Kanye and their marriage? What about Tesseract and Minya? Iskra. And this actually leads right after we've finished Hiveswap Friend Sim. If you're curious about timing. God, you have to words with someone. Stomping out of your little computer room, you blink a few times, trying to readjust to the dim parlor after staring at a screen for so long. Doc Scratch? Where's that creepy round motherfucker? You sure got his number right now. You know all about how he ruined the lives of 8 human kids and 12 trolls, how he played everybody, including you. At the very least, he owes you a satisfying conclusion to the story. You march confidently down the hall in the direction of a sudden ruckus. I'm not surprised. And turning the corner, you see 2 figures. One is definitely Dr. Scratch. The other is a dark silhouetted in a fashionable hat and coat. While you watch, the latter figure begins to hit the former with a cane. Oh, God damn it! You know what's happening. You know some lore. You need to get out of here before this place goes up in flames. Survive now, yell about unsatisfactory narratives later. Exactly. Complain all you want later. With that in mind, you leave this ridiculous altercation, trampling a pile of notes and photographs underfoot as you make a run for the Fenchurch wall. See you, suckers! Very much so. You sail through your feet first, bracing for the smell of overturned earth and the sight of the twin Altaria moons. Man, it's gonna be good to see your friends again, and especially now that you've armed with all this canon knowledge. But what surrounds you is not Forzier's corpse fuel. It's a whole lot of nothing. Are you lost between worlds or something? Wait, no, you see a glimmer in the distance. A bright white light. Swallowing down the surge of panic, you move toward it. The light coalesces into your form, a small symbolic house. Hey, you recognize this house. I wonder if you can just sort of... Oh, okay, well, you did that. A barrage of images hit you, broken, chaotic flashes too fractured to make sense of. you just stuck your hand into the most powerful item in the whole of this narrative. Your body is not taking you well. Yeah, this is images of Homestuck. So, which is definitely something. Bright sizzling pain sits in the nerve center of your brain and radiates out to your extremities. Wow, you are a moron. You aren't a comic character. You aren't meant for this sort of metatextual energy. It hurts, it burns, and unravels you from the inside out, and then everything goes white. Code error, you do not exist. What a lovely morning. The music's chipper. It looks quite lovely. That is... yeah, I could say it's a good morning. The air is fresh and crisp. It's early spring, probably. You find yourself on the sidewalk in a suburban neighborhood, facing a neat, friendly house. A neat, friendly boy stands at the window on the second floor, looking down at you. At least you hope he's friendly. And you would really love to be his friends. At first you think the boy is looking at you, but instead he appears to be looking so full that the door is half open. Looks like someone crammed a whole box in there. Hopefully, you pull it out along with a couple coupons and envelopes stamped with a green symbol. You go to give the boy a thumbs up, but he's no longer at the window. This sounds very, very familiar. Memory prickles at the corner of your awareness. You feel like you've maybe done this before? While you're standing there ruminating, a car pulls up. The driver is wearing a hat and a suit, and is probably the owner of this house and the father of that friendly boy. Oh shit, you're just standing out here with all his mail. He's gonna think you're trying to rob the place. Play cool. Not wanting to behave like a complete buffoon and draw attention to yourself, you just hide all the mail and stuff behind your back. There's a bunch of envelopes though, and the box is pretty bulky, so all of it sort of just slithers from your grasp like a bunch of dead snakes. The distinguished man in the flawless suit looks at you from across the yard. You can't see his eyes under the brim of his hat, but you are absolutely sure he's giving you the look of intense fatherly disapproval. A bolt of shame goes through you. Wow, this guy is good. He's not even your dad and you're just losing it under his disapproval. You expect him to start shouting or calling the cops. You are so obviously stealing his mail, but instead he just keeps looking at you. Is he someone you should remember, or is it just the platonic ideal of dadliness that crosses time and space, eternal and all alliterations of reality? That sounds like some bullshit though. That kind of does sound pretty. Slowly, the distinguished man shakes his head. He goes inside. You can't quite put your finger on why, but you know you've been summarily dismissed. Like I have a clapper thing. So. And there we go, my lights turned on. Huzzah! Stern fatherly disapproval. Hide the evidence. Okay. Yep, hide the evidence. Quickly as you can, you turn around and dump everything in the sewer. Why would you dump it into the sewer, for goodness Christ? You turn around, whatever. It was probably out garbage anyway. Who even uses their mailbox these days? I am already disappointed in you. The friendly and fatherly figure parks his car, climbs out, and tips his hat to you. Then he walks into the house, not sensing a single thing amiss. Perfect crime. Oh, but here comes the boy out of the front door. Good. God, you hope he wasn't coming for the mail. A residential boy approaches. Hey! It's a good, friendly boy, John. Wait a minute, this is not the same boy you saw peeking through your window. It possibly is not the same boy at all. It appears to be a mysterious gentleman. You wonder what business this fine upstanding neighborhood gentleman would have of you. Hey! I saw you standing out here messing with the mailbox. I figured you might be the mailman. Even though you're not wearing a mailman outfit. Oh, yeah, that's you. You're definitely the mailman. Your outfit is, it's in the laundry today. You're just wearing your mailman hoodie instead. See the symbol? It's a symbol of, mail. Nothing stops the mail. That's great. I guess it's true after all. The mailmen are completely relentless in their quest to deliver people's mails. You guys are incredible. Speaking of mail, do you know if I got anything today? What? No, what red package? You haven't seen anything like that. No bills, junk mail, nothing at all. Mailbox was empty when you looked. That's not. I'm already 100% disappointed. I'm just. Well, I didn't say anything about a red package. Should I be expecting one? It is my birthday, so getting a package in the mail would make sense. It's red, that probably means it's from Dave. He loves red, because I guess it's cool. Oh man, I wonder what he got me. Nothing? He got you nothing, you say. Isn't he listening? This Dave fella probably forgot his birthday due to the being a bad friend, and that's why there's no package, red or otherwise. Don't say that. What? That's... just kidding, you say. You're sure Dave is a great friend who cares about this kid a lot. This present is probably just late, and definitely not slowly sinking in a subterranean river rate of shit right now. It's not. What? That's a strange thing to say. Are you sure you don't know more about Dave's present than you're telling me? Yeah. Poor baby, No, you say, absolutely not. Actually, you should forget what you said about the present being late. You should not be expecting a red package, not now or ever. You should trust you because all mailmen know everything about the mail. Dang, so nothing else? Huh? You said the box is empty? I don't think I understand. Isn't that how it always is when you deliver mail? I mean, you're the guy who's supposed to put stuff in there. This guy... I am the worst liar. Yeah, that's right. You're the mailman, the absolute authority over all mail, which means your word must be accepted without question. Which, when it comes to the mail, he didn't get today. He double-checked and everything. Looked through your mailbag and everything with this kid's name on it, and came up empty. Sorry, dude. You have a mailbag? Where is it? That old thing? You accidentally dropped in the soup before the boy came outside? No, that sucks. All that mail ruined. Maybe it can help you fish it out. No, I mean, that's fine. Thanks for offering, fine young Samaritan. But, the government ran into this. There's, like, insurance and such for sewer-related post-office mishaps. But this is just the worst lying ever. Why does John believe me? Oh yeah, that makes sense, but what if you missed something in there totally for me? Like a game envelope or such? Are you totally sure? Yes, you are sure. You triple-checked and didn't see his name on anything. Besides, it really ranked down there. Very sewery. All that mail has been fouled beyond any hope of salvaging it. Really, it's best not to bother even peeking inside. You're probably right, but hey, how do you know there wasn't any mail for me if you don't know my name? What? Oh, goddammit. Huh? You mean, of course you know his name. Mailmen are sort of like Santa Claus. They all know all the names of all the good little boys on their delivery routes. Oh, yeah, that does sound creepy. So, you really regret phrasing it like that. It's, like, so completely unnecessary. You just know, like, a lot of stuff as impromptu government official with lots of bureaucracy lists and stuff. For instance, the name of this young man is... Damn, why must you always paint yourself into corners like this? You're trying to make a new friend and somehow you manage to bully your shit your way through an absolute most challenging version of this conversation possible. Okay, you can do this. This young man is... Well, it could really be anything. You might as well have been given a random-ass name this very day, shortly before you ride, for all you know. You just have to go with your gut and feel it out. A new friendship is on the line. His name is... Wait, no, he's making a bad face. You're on the wrong track. J... Oh, he's freaking out. This is good. No, this is that bad face again. Not Jimmy or Jillian. It's not even his name anyways. John. Yes, he likes that. John. John B. Shit, he looks disgusted. Oh, John B. You're killing Kate. You really can be quite the fucking idiot sometimes. John Durson? Wait, looks pleased for a minute, then it looks like he just sucked for a moment. Jesus Christ, you're bad at this. You are so close there. Jonderbilts? Nope. You got this. It's just John, of course. You don't know where you were even thinking. Yes, you do. Those are just goofs, you explained to John. Mailmen love goofs. Of course he doesn't believe me at all. I'm not surprised. His name is John, you say confidently, as if you had it in the bag all along. Not your non-existent mail bag, which you told him you dropped in the sewer. Your real bag, or your good shit is as incredible as the ability to guess someone's name in 5 or 6 tries. That's right. Wow, guess everything's true then. Mailmen really do know practically everything. No, we don't. You're just pretending. You smile. Finally, it feels like this friendship may be starting to click. It was rocky there for a while, as you had to spin an intricate, nearly flawless web of lies to smooth over the fact that you destroyed his chair's personal property. But you're pretty sure you're in the clear now, and you'll never have to justify yourself to him again. Well, it's nice as it is to meet you, Mr. Mailman. To be honest, this just kinda sucks. I've been waiting for a really cool game to arrive in the mail, but it's been a few days already, and I'm starting to think it got lost in the mail. It might just never come now. Kind of bummed about it. I had some hope it would show up at my birthday today, like a present from nobody really. Aw, it's okay, John. Just a present out of thin air, I guess, like it was going to be destiny or something. Oh well, I guess magic really is fake, as all the scientists say it is. Not along very wisely. Oh yes, you say. You can kiss the game goodbye. It definitely got lost in the mail, and it is never going to be delivered. The Postmaster General just told you a few seconds ago. Your wireless earpiece, which is hooked up to the U.S. partial mainframe. You tell John he is right to disbelieve in magic. It is fake as shit. It is time for him to get used to the idea he will never play this game, whatever it was. It was probably stupid anyways. Most games are. He should try to get used to whatever kind of life he is going to live from now on in the absence of this dumb video game. Yeah, you're right. I think I got too worked up about it. Probably does suck, actually. I think Game Bro only has like 2 hats out of 2 hats. It might have been even less than that, actually. God, what a piece of shit it probably was. You know, I think I'd have to thank you, Mr. Mailman. You really opened my eyes today. I'm gonna forget I ever heard of that gum game and try and enjoy my life. Talk to my friends, hang out in my room, and I don't know. Come to think of it, maybe I was looking forward to playing that game with my friends so much because I'm lonely. I'm almost a little embarrassed to admit I don't actually have any real life friends. Oh, this is it. This is your in. That just sounds wrong, but okay. This nice boy seems to be dressing for friendship. Just as much as you are. You've laid all the groundwork for becoming his best bro so expertly. You just need to slide right into his life with just a few more sympathetic remarks. Sure, okay, yeah, let's just go with that. You've actually made a lot of experience with this by now. You've made so many friends in so many strange places, and so with such mixed results. Or you think you did? Actually, you can't conjure up any of their names or faces right now. It probably isn't important. Actually, let's never speak of that again. What matters the most is you're here now, making a sweet new pal in John. Exactly. You casually mentioned that this is the end of your mail routes and you don't have much else going on in your life. Maybe you and he can hang out for a while, if he doesn't mind, that is. Wanna hang out with me? Like, just a mailman and a 13-year-old boy, just being buddies? You shrug a little, as if you don't care much, but you really, really care. Normally, I would say that sounds a little strange and maybe slightly inappropriate, but what do I know? If you were a normal-looking mailman, that would probably be a shitty idea, and I'd get in trouble with my dad or the authorities or something. and probably so would you. But you just seem different, like maybe you aren't even a person? Like some kind of weird, harmless looking guy? Like an alien, but not really? You don't really know what to say about to any of this. Oh man, I'm being so fucking rude. I'm so sorry. Yeah, of course we can hang out. Exactly. We should keep this sort of a secret from my dad. I don't know if he would approve of me bringing a stranger into the house, even if you are very nice and sincerely concerned about my mail problems. That sounds fine with you. Now that you think about it, you aren't sure his dad didn't see you dumping all his mail into the sewer. He probably didn't. Otherwise, he would have had some words with you, surely. Yes, probably. But still, it's a risk you shouldn't be taking under these delicate circumstances. There's a friendship on the line. Okay, I'm glad you agree. It sounds like we have a sneaking mission ahead of us. Actually, it sounds like this could be a lot of fun. Yes, glad you agree. Yeah, it does sound fun. Except maybe slightly triggering since you've done a lot of dangerous high sneaking in the past that you can't quite remember. But still fun. Mostly fun. You can't wait, yeah. So, how should we do this? We could either sneak upstairs to my bedroom while avoiding my dad, or just hang out there for a while. Or, if that sounds too risky, we could just stay outside. I've got some sweet playground equipment in the yard. How would that be? Well, let's go inside. When you enter the house, an overwhelming odor of freshly baked cakes hits you like a punch in the face. Wow. There is also a lot of clown bullshit in this living room? Sure, okay. All clown statues, and you don't have time to take a look at it all in because your buddy John is grabbing your hand and rushing you upstairs before his baking maniac of a father can emerge from the kitchen and catch you in the act. He slams the bedroom door behind you and breathes a sigh of relief. Phew! I had to catch a moment of peace around here without all fatherly doting and the round-the-clock cake production. I just feel like I'm suffocating around here, and it's not just because a thick aroma of Betty Crocker products makes me feel like I'm being a bakery. You're not entirely sure what to say. Tentatively lift your arm as you're about to place it on his shoulder, but you hesitate. Is this an abusive domestic situation? You don't know if you have enough information to make that judgment yet, but you are concerned. I'm just joking around. I mean, this baking shit is all a little bit too much. Got on a session too, but I love my dad. He's great. Sorry, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. That's a relief, I guess. Not that you weren't ready to jump in and be whatever kind of supportive friend this boy needs. Suddenly you notice a bunch of movie posters on the wall. Wow, these are all really bad? You don't dare say such a thing to your new friend, though. You immediately begin lavishing praise on all of them, especially that one, which appears to be Mac and Me. Oh, for fuck's sake, when it rains it pours, you guess. Nevertheless, you insist it is one of humanity's peak cinematic achievements. Mac and Me? Seriously, you like it? I think it's a piece of shit. I just have it up there because, well, I don't even know why. Not even I can defend the film. To each his own, I guess. I'm happy to hear you like all the other movies, though. They're all incredible. You have good tastes. Not for liking Mac and Me, though. It's complete garbage. Okay, you can admit you got a little overzealous there. Maybe dial it down a notch? You really don't have to try so hard. Exactly. There is a moment of awkward silence. You hadn't really thought this far ahead, and apparently neither has John. There must be something you can both do to advance this friendship. He's starting to look a little self-conscious now. Poor friendless kid doesn't know how to entertain anyone in his home, does he? You can see now that your friendship is needed now more than ever. You have to step up. So, what do you typically like to, something gets John's, oh, hey, it's good. Suddenly, something gets John's attention. It's coming from his computer. Oh, hey, can you hang on a second? Yeah, sure, I can totally hang. My buddy Dave is pestering me. John settles behind his desk. Dude, what are you doing? Dave, you never guess what I'm doing right now. Are you opening the birthday present I got you? Oh, no, sorry, Dave, but I think you got lost in the mail. Unfortunately, I think it might be gone forever. John, what the fuck? Maybe you can just send me another one or whatever it was? Dude, no, the thing I got you was the fucking priceless and irreplaceable. If it's lost in the mail, there's literally zero chance you'll ever see another one like it ever again in any shape or form. Wow, that sucks. Oh, well, whatever. To be honest, that's probably the fate it deserves. How was it? Never mind, just more ironic trash from your best and coolest bro in the world. Just forget about it. If I tell you, you'd probably be sad it's gone, so this is a secret I'll take with me to my fucking grave. Do you understand it, Egbert? Yeah, that's fair. So what are you really up to? Are you playing that dumb game with Rose yet? What? No, that got lost in the mail too. It's also gone forever. Holy fucking shit, John. I leave you alone for 2 seconds. Everything goes to hell. This is why I can't stop pestering you for even a second. You lose complete control of your life the moment I turn my back. How do you even know it got lost in the mail? Like, how can you even be formally verified in any way you haven't been waiting for it that long? In any way. You haven't even been waiting for it that long. Because the mailman told me so. What? Okay, I know I say this almost every day, but that is actually the dumbest thing I've actually fucking heard. They're just the guys who walk around handing out letters and stuff, and they have zero knowledge of the greater workings of the mail, let alone the specific fate of any given package. Unless there's a tracking number or some shit, but even the mailman isn't really the guy who deals with that. The only way I know for sure if some mail got lost is if he was the one who lost it, or like deliberately fucking destroyed it. Between the game and my sweet present going missing, something smells goddamn fishy here. John, are you sure the mailman didn't just steal all your shit? Of course I am. I don't know, man. He wasn't even holding up anything when I talked to him. Not even a mailbag. My alarm bells are going fucking haywire here. It sounds like this incompetent dipshit you just lost all your mail and tried to cover his ass. Oh? Are you sure he didn't fuck it up somehow, like get mail stank on it and fit it in a fit of shame and panic, like buried it or dunked in a smelly hole? Dave, this is insane. You're being so paranoid. Besides, aside from the birthday present, why do you even care? You think this game is stupid and you don't even want to play. Yeah, well, I was lying my ass off to sound cool and aloof. Of course I want to play this game. It sounds like this whole rat thing we're all going to do as friends and now turns. Oh, you're right. That is a shame. I'm sorry. No, you're fine, John. You're fine. You don't have to worry about a thing. I don't know if there was just some feeling I had that we need to play this thing, like, destiny reasons or some shit. Sorry to blow my cool cover and starting to sound like Jade or whatever, but I'm kind of pissed off now especially now that I know you won't get your sick bunny. Bunny? Forget I said that. Well, okay. Anyways, all that aggravating bullshit aside, what were you gonna say? Oh wait, I made a new friend. What? A friend? Bullshit. No, it's true. John, this is so unlike you. You don't have fucking friends. None of us do. We're a bunch of total losers. I know that, but today is a different story. I think I may be branching out a little socially, like turning a corner and becoming a valid and legitimate person well on his way to adulthood. Ugh. Come on, Dave. Why can't you just be happy for me? Fine. So you're hanging out with this person right now? Yes, he's in my room, rummaging through my stuff. He's quite the character. Who is this guy? Please tell me he's not cooler than me. I couldn't handle that. He's not cooler than you. Nobody is, Dave. Okay, thank God. So tell me about him. Well, you know the mailman I was talking about earlier? Yeah? Well, we see. It's the mailman. Jesus fucking Christ. What? John? No. What's the big deal? Do I even need to explain why a 13-year-old kid shouldn't become buddies with a fucking mailman and hang out with you in his room? Does your dad know you did this? Well, no. but I'm trying to avoid him. He's one of his baking frenzies. You do realize this is the same guy who likely stole your game and my beautiful present, right? You probably sold them in the black market or worse. You did something fucked up like flushed them down the toilet. I'm glad Dave is being the smart one. He didn't do that. Dave, it'd make no sense to do that. You're being crazy. Hey dude, but you're the one chilling with a random postal worker in your bedroom on your B-day. Just looking out for you. What sort of sick fuck would even want to come in your house? How old is this fucking guy anyways? I don't know, he seems sort of ageless? What? Dave, that's the thing. He's barely even a person. He's just a friend. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Listen, I don't expect you to understand. He's just a fun, harmless person who appears to have no particular defining qualities whatsoever. What's so crazy about that? Nothing, I guess. I don't even know anymore. That's very good things to question sometimes. Fine. Enjoy your new buddy. It's your B-day after all. So you get to call the shots. So what's next on the agenda? What's he even doing right now? Well, he seems to got a little bored while I've been talking to you, and he has spread most of my belongings across the bedroom floor to examine everything, and now he's just messing with stuff, like the magic stuff. It's pretty cute. I like this guy. John, I'm gonna run something by you. I hope you don't blow your mind or anything, but what if this guy... What? Dave, no, I refuse to accept that. Okay then, genius, tell me this. What is he wearing? You said he had no defining qualities. Well, clothes are defining qualities. So what are they? Okay, he isn't wearing anything but a sweatshirt, but I didn't want to mention that because I knew how it would sound. I see. So, no mail uniform, no mailbag, like no fucking mailman hat, just no pants. Yes, but that's not weird or anything. I told you, he's like a pet? Shit, that's probably condescending. You know what I mean? Right. Generic person-y type and part like just a fun sort of friendly humanoid creature. I'm really not explaining this well. The point is, he said he's a mailman, and I believe him because he's my new friend. End of story. Sure, okay, buddy. Whatever you say. So like, cool. Guess we have a new friend. Do I gotta meet this mailman sometime or what? That is a good question. I hope so. I wouldn't be surprised if he found his way to you. I can't put my finger on it, but something tells me he is a well-traveled fellow. You really think he is going to travel his ass 2,000 miles over here to come visit me? You never know. Mailmen do get around after all. Shit, that checks out actually. Okay, I'm getting kind of excited now. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. I should probably get going. He's really going at it over there with all my bedroom crap. I don't want to be a rude host. I'm just gonna leave you boys to it. Happy birthday, dude. Thanks, Dave. Victory! Huzzah! Playground equipment, you say? Anyways, you tell John you think it's the fresh air out here will do you some good. Also, that playground equipment he mentioned really sweetens the pot. I hope he doesn't mind. After all, as a mailman, you're meant to be outdoors. You took a mailman's oath and everything. Yeah, John will probably believe that. Sure, no problem. I totally understand. It gets really stuffy in there, especially with all the baking my dad does. You can hang out in the yard. Feels like it's been ages since I took a spin on the old pogo ride. Pogo ride, you say, he says. Well, that seals the deal. You blow flamboyantly and gesture for him to lead the way, but you quickly regret doing that because it was a little much. Yeah, I mean, it's never too much, because, well, here it is, my backyard in all its glory. I hardly come out here anymore, honestly. There's the old trusty swing set. Brings back some good memories. And here's the pogo ride. Better hop on before I beat you to it. Just kidding, that thing's a death trap. You really should go nowhere near that thing unless you like dying. Oblivious to the humorous nature of his remark, you shake your head solemnly. Oh no, you say. You're pretty sure dying sucks and you never want to do it again. Huh? That's a weird thing to say. You saying that you've died before, or is this some sort of weird mailman joke? Oh, haha. Yeah, you mailmen like to joke around a lot. Sometimes very darkly. It gets a little stressful delivering a lot of mail sometimes. And sometimes you just need to blow off a little steam by making light of your morality, and it doesn't seem like this is going over well. Yeah, probably for the best. It is one of your worst explanations so far, and that really is saying something. You start to falter and lose composure. You don't seem to have it in you to follow through with this lie. You stop talking and hang your head. Hey, what's wrong? Decide to tell them the truth. Yes, you've been dead before, possibly a bunch of times? I'm not sure. Actually, you can't remember any of the circumstances surrounding your deaths, and you aren't even sure who you are. Frankly, it's a little confused by your own existence sometimes. Oh no. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a little hard to believe, but I'll listen to what you have to say anyways, because that's what friends are for. How did that happen? Oh, well, you cast your mind back as hard as you can. Really give it a good hard think. You remember a room and a computer screen and just this really intense feeling of frustration. Computer screen? I get being very frustrated at your computer screen. I do that every day. Yeah, it's all written over his face. This boy who feels your pain, he's following you perfectly. I'm not really following. Then you explain how you ended up in the afterlife. Afterlife? You're pretty sure it's the afterlife. Maybe heaven? It's all a little too freaky for heaven. Maybe you were alone, then you found a mysterious artifact on the ground. You found a mysterious artifact in hell? Yes, it was white and flat and lying on the ground, as if it was just waiting for you, or waiting for someone else maybe, but you found it first by accident? You find it hard to believe you're just destined for any cursed treasure such as this. Perhaps the artifact belonged to Lucifer himself. Lucifer? Wow. That's definitely something. Oh, you didn't realize you said the Lucifer thing out loud. Maybe you should consider reeling this in a bit. I'm beginning to wonder if you're coming off as a little unhinged here. Except John is clearly transfixed by your story and looking back a little concerned. I guess there is no going back now. You committed yourself to the truth, and it's as insane as it sounds. So you saw something weird. Looked a little like a house. The obvious thing to do was stick your hand inside the house, so that's what you did. Then you felt funny and teleported out of hell, and that's how you ended up here on Earth. Where, then you became a mailman and decided to have a long rewarding career of delivering the mail, and then you met John. Now you're basically best friends, the end. This all sounds pretty fucked up. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one. You're right back to feeling like a crazy person again. He probably doesn't believe you. It seems like you're going to have or risking eroding the foundations of trust this blossoming friendship is built on. You mentioned that you're pretty sure the devil's treasure gave you some magic powers. Magic powers? Like what? I'm not sure. You can sort of teleport now. Also, you're pretty sure you can time travel? You haven't tested out much, you admit. Teleportation and time travel, huh? That's a lot. Improve it, you say desperately. Suddenly it feels like this friendship is hanging by a thread, and you're going to do anything to deserve it. It's the time to bring out the big guns. The revelation to this boy that, contrary to all known scientific wisdom, magic is far from fake. It's real as shit. This is not going to work out well. For instance, you remind him that you both almost went up to his bedroom, but decided not to go, because the trek across the house was too risky. What if you could just teleport there? Sounds like a handy trick. I'm still guessing this is all bullshit though, like a prank. That's okay though, I love pranks. But it is no prank, at least you think. You've never actually tested this power at all. God, you hope you don't end up making a fool of yourself. Everything is riding on this. Hey, what are you? Here goes nothing. Oh, it works! Unbelievable. Do you know what this means, Master Mailman? Magic is fucking real. You shrug. I guess it is. You won't admit it, but all you really care about right now is the fact that you saved the friendship. It should all be smooth sailing from here. Sure. Whatever you say. Well, it's a pretty good thing I met you, because if you didn't show up, I'm pretty sure that nothing anywhere close to being this incredible would have ever happened to me. You consider the remark for the moment, and decide you absolutely agree. You are definitely the best and most exciting thing that will ever happen to this kid. You also said something about time travel? Can we try that too, or would that be too disruptive to the time-space continuum? You have him heating out of your palm of your hand, and you have him eating out of the palm of your hand now. No need to slow this train down. Continuum, chameleon, whatever your new frenzy gets. Oh, I know. Why don't we just go back in time about a week? We can stay right here. That way we don't risk messing up anything important. Sure, that makes sense. You get ready to use your new power, or hail power. Concentrate as hard as you can. The idea of 1 week ago. Probably how it works. Wait, the cakes are gone. That must mean it isn't my birthday yet. Which means it worked. This is 1 week ago. Wow. Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course, there was going to be a past me in this room a week ago. God, I'm such an idiot. This is going to fuck things up so much, isn't it? What the hell's going on here? Whatever it is, it seems really stupid. You're right, John. It is stupid. Sorry, I wasn't using my head. Don't worry, we'll get out of here. Hey, quick, let's zap out to the yard, so we fuck up space. Let's zap out to the yard so we fuck up space-time as little as possible. Phew! Well, that was dumb. Maybe let's try avoid abusing your time travel powers from now on. My thoughts exactly. Really could lead to a lot of messy bullshit. You wholeheartedly agree, and really want to do is make friends, not clown around through space-time. Meanwhile, I guess we're still a week in the past, but now just standing in my yard doing nothing? This seems pointless. We should probably head back to the present. You nod, and that's interested in experiments, and it brought you to a lot of credibility, but now it's time to... Wait a minute, something's wrong. There's a slight buzzing in the air. You can feel it. What's the matter? You have to tell him to think. You think someone's coming. Quick, you have to hide. Oh, okay. You and John dash into the neighbor's yard and hide behind the fence. You peek into the backyard to see what's happening. Suddenly, you see it. The energy you were feeling was a whole group of teenagers randomly teleporting into John's backyard. What the fuck? You examine them more closely. They're all dressed in ridiculous color outfits. In the circus town? There did seem to be a lot of clowns in John's house. Maybe this house is some kind of globally recognized headquarters for traveling clowns? But they're not really clowns, just teens wearing strange pajama-looking clothes. I'm guessing this is going to be a reference to one of the later volumes that we're all going to teleport to now. On closer inspection, one of them seems familiar. The guy in the blue pajamas you think is your new friend John, but he seems older. Definitely not a 13-year-old kid like your buddy here. None of them are. That is definitely a good point. They appear to settle in for a while to talk amongst themselves. The guy in the yellow Speedo gets down to business on the pogo ride, totally oblivious to its dangers. There seems to be a serious atmosphere hanging over this group of teens. Important discussions are happening. It's completely baffling to you, and by the look of your buddy's face, to John as well. Suddenly, an uneasy feeling settles over you, like you're witnessing something that was never meant to be seen by anyone. Perhaps a rendezvous point established by this group for teens for exactly that reason, that no one would think to be watching this quiet suburban backyard right now. Should you stay and listen, or go? You're not sure what to do. You can't shake the feeling that something highly inappropriate is happening here just by watching, like you're beholding a moment so diverse from an authority chain of events that to even witness this moment is not only narratively compromising, but extremely cursed. Hey, is that guy in the blue pajamas me? You pat John on the back. You can only imagine what he's going through his head right now. He hasn't seen a time traveler duplicate himself in, well, minutes. Man, I look so much older. What am I even wearing? All of these people... Wait, I know some of them. That's Rose and Dave and Jade with dog ears? I don't know the others, though. Wait, I know what's going on. They must be from the future. It is the only explanation, especially since we just did some real time travel ourselves, thus proving magic to be real. Did you have something to do with this, Mr. Merriman? You shake your head. You're just as surprised as this nonsense as he is. It seems one or more people from this group have somehow obtained similar abilities offered by the held treasure you touched. I suppose that could be true, because, I mean, it certainly is quite unusual. I guess they are all from a few years in the future, when we all are a bunch older, cooler teenagers. Maybe we go to college together or something? Maybe that's where we make these 4 new friends. There's something familiar about all of them, but I can't put my finger on it. But why do you all look so ridiculous? Do I join a troupe of traveling street performers, thus following in the footsteps of my father? And somehow manage to rope everyone into the act, including Dave and Rose, who most certainly would think this idea was really stupid, even though it's clearly great and cool, while somehow also involving time travel? I don't know. I'm so confused. What are they even doing here? Did this really happen just outside my house 1 week ago without me knowing about it at all? What else have I been missing? How much more is there to know about the future adventures of me and my friends, which has been taking place in secret like this? I wonder if there's a lot more to my life that I never even could have imagined. Actually, I should be thanking you. If you hadn't told me my game got lost in the mail, I might have gone way too hung up on it. That might have been totally altered the trajectory of my life. Then I wouldn't have got to go wherever sweet adventures happen in the future that would lead me to wear a bunch of silly pajamas and apparently speak with great authority in front of a group with very cool teens. We changed the future, which... I had contemptibly, as if to say, welcome for your entire life and every cool thing that ever happens to you from now on. After some time passes, the group of teens seem to finish up whatever business they had in this yard and disappear into the air. I guess that's the end of whatever that was. Since there isn't much point to staying here a week in the past, we decided to return John to the present moment. Oh, well, that was interesting. We were a little too far away to hear what they were saying. I think I kept overhearing the word English. I wonder if some of those teens speak a foreign language. Was I teaching them English? Phew, this is shitty speculation. Makes no sense at all. Guess the only thing to do is wait until I become that John, then find out for myself. Sounds exciting, but also a little overwhelming. Pat, John. It's gonna be okay. Damn, I'm gonna need to think about this. Watch John space out for a solid minute, thinking about his absurd future. He glanced toward the swing set, wondering if the fun time John had planned for you are going to continue to recede further into the distance as he comes to grips with his mysterious destiny. You cough a little to snap him out of stupor. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Man. I know I said we would do something fun, but I think now I'm kind of in an existential mood. I think I should take a walk and think about what just happened today. I feel weird. It's nothing personal and just need some space. I'll see you. And with that, we're going to end this episode of Pesterquest here. I hope you guys have a good day, night, week, month of your lives, and may the stars forever guide your path wherever it might lead you into the future. Bye-bye.